Pro Power Flushing, telephone number 07836 353 985. We're actually doing a power flush today in Bramhall, Stockport, Cheshire. This is our hometown. The system is an open vented system, quite a lot of radiators, 14 or 15 radiators on the system, open vented, and quite an old system with microbore, at least it's copper microbore pipework going to the radiators. The customer's got some cold radiators downstairs, and another engineer has advised that he does actually need a power flush. He certainly does. We've hooked into the system, and the system is really black and sulky. There's a lot of rust and corrosion coming out of the system. We've got the magnet hooked up there. We've got the best chemical going through the system. They are, and the best equipment and chemicals, you know, actually for the job. We'll tell you about our company, what power flushing is, the benefits of power flushing, and what it can do for your central heating system. Okay, my name is Barry Ayres of Pro Power Flushing. We're a professional power flush company. We do many hundreds of power flushes, and we actually believe we're one of the best power flush companies in the country. Our work is fully power flush to BS 7593 standard. It's fully certificated if you've got a British Gas contract, say, and they're quoting you a lot of money for a power flush, £600 upwards. We're usually up to 50% cheaper than them for our power flushing. You know, it's all okay with British Gas, Home Survey on it, etc. It's fully certificated, and the job is done 100% properly. The job takes most of the day to complete. We only use the best equipment and chemicals, as we said. The system's fully inhibited after the power flush, and the benefits of power flushing, you know, increased system reliability, less breakdowns, a hotter central heating system, and just a revived central heating system basically. What power flushing is basically a means of flushing through all your central heating system, your radiators, your pipework, your boiler, etc., getting it all nice and clean. After the power flush, you know, you will be able to turn your boiler down, and it'll just be running a lot better. Basically, power flushing is the best thing you can actually do to your central heating system. Power flushing is also very important if you're having a new boiler fitted. Do not get a new boiler fitted without having the system professionally power flushed. We know a lot of heating engineers, we're not talking about them all of course, but they will give you a competitive quote for a power flush, but they won't necessarily power flush the system properly as we're doing. If your heating engineer is just running a little bit of mains water through it, a little bit of chemical, really and truthfully that's no good whatsoever. This is the only way to get a central heating system clean. It's very important, utmost important, that you get your system professionally power flushed, and that's what we do, that's what we specialise in if we are having a new boiler fitted. And the reasons being, if your boiler breaks down in the first year or two and the manufacturers send their engineers out and they find rust and corrosion in the system, you may have to fork out for some fairly new expensive parts, or even possibly a new boiler, because you know they may turn around and say, well, your warranty's void because it wasn't flushed properly in the first place. So you know, this is really important. We also fit boilers, we're fully gas safe registered, and we always insist on power flushing the central heating system prior to fitting the boiler, or more or less at the same time as we're fitting a boiler. So if you want any boilers fitted in the northwest UK area, just give me a call, and we can sort you out with that as well. With the boilers we tend to fit are the Baxi range of boilers. The Baxi Durotex now come with a 7-year parts and labour warranty. That's because I'm actually a Baxi Works installer, so I can actually offer you that warranty when we fit a boiler. Okay, right, the job's going okay. We'll quickly tell you the areas we cover. We cover the whole of the northwest UK area, a 60 to 70 mile radius of our hometown, which we are in today. So that's Cheshire, Lancashire, parts of Derbyshire, parts of Staffordshire, parts of Nottinghamshire, you know, for our power flush service. We get around, so basically if you're within that area, just give me a call, and I'm sure we'll be able to come and sort your central heating system out. Alright? Okay, we've got a lot to do, so we're just going to get on with the job, and we'll get back to you later on. Thank you. Barry Ayres, Pro Power Flushing. Okay, just back to this power flushing Bramhall. We've just cleaned the header tank out. We've actually put the magnet on bypass, we've just checked it, and we have definitely got something to show you on this magnet. We'll show you right now. There you are. Wow, can you see that? And this is what is really surprising me. Look at these big pieces of metal and rust on the bottom of this magnet. It's quite rare we get them like that. So it surprised me really, but this is what is in this customer's central heating system. Yeah, usually thinner sort of metal, rust and corrosion like this, but some really big pieces of metal and rust in the central heating system. Now you imagine that running through your pipe, your boiler, your pump, and combination boilers. Imagine that running through your combination boiler. That is just going to wreck your combination boiler. Yeah, it's going to wreck your pump. It's going to block your pipes up. It's going to get trapped in plate heat exchangers, diverter valves, etc. And this is what power flushing is all about. It's about getting all that rust, metal and corrosion out of the central heating system. If you don't think you need a power flush, just take a look at that magnet. Like we say, it's usually the thinner sort of metal that comes out. Usually do come out like that, but sometimes obviously we do get that rust and metal coming out of the central heating system. That's what power flushing is all about. It's the best thing you can do to your central heating system, as long as it's power flushed professionally, which we always do. We don't power flush things the easy way. We've actually taken the pump off the system so we can get into the big pipes. We don't just pull radiators off. Sometimes we have to do it like that. It just depends where the boiler is. You know, if pipes are buried or hidden and pumps are in very difficult places, we sometimes have to tap in through a radiator. But more often than not, we're looking for the best flow around the system. That's usually the pump housing or the big flow and return pipes going into the boiler. We do it the awkward way. We even sometimes have to take the pipes upstairs, hook into the system. We always lay carpets and mats out in the customer's property. We respect your property, but all we're really saying is we do it the best way, the best possible power flush. Okay, the job's going okay. There's a Sentinel X100. We'll be adding that later on. Head of tank's nice and clean, like we said. So we're going to soon start rinsing the system. It may get a little dark later. It depends what time we're going to finish. Alright, the job's going absolutely really well. The actual radiators that were blocked up before, we managed to fire the boiler and we've got some heat into them. So the customer's really happy already, and we've not actually even finished the power flush yet. So the job's going really well. Alright, we'll get back to you later on. Thanks. Hi Barry, it's Pro-powerflushing. Okay, that's this job done now. The radiators that weren't heating up before are really heating up really nicely, getting nice and hot now. So the job's a complete success. So if you want any power flushing done in the northwest UK area, this is in Bramhall today, just give me a call on our telephone number, which is 07836 353 985, or you can email me through the website and we'll get back to you, and we'll sort your central heating system out, or fit you a new boiler if you need a new boiler fitted. Okay, thanks very much. Bye.